Hello, my name is Loveday. Welcome back to another edition of our program. This is coming to you live from our studios. Today's topic is bringing up a child in our society. Bringing up a well-balanced child in our society. I just want to ask a question. Could it be that the society today, the government, the agencies, love bringing up children, but outside the home environment? Could it be that we're living in a society where bringing up a child becomes more important, but outside the family setting? Could it be that we're living in a place where the family setting has been so degraded to the point that the society prefers children to be brought up outside the family setting? It could be funny, but we live in a place where the family has been battered so badly to the point that families are no more regarded as safe havens for their children. Families are no more regarded as a place where children are free. Families are regarded as an extension where children are bred. You know, where you breed and they are taken out. Families are now regarded as nurseries where you just breed. The family setting has been so attacked to the point that most parents, in fact, almost all parents, have zero control over their children. No wonder we are having the repercussive effect so many years on. Now, how do you bring up your children in a well-balanced way? One of the funny things of life is that children do not come with manual. There may be a lot of written works about bringing up children, but the truth is there is no manual, because every child is unique. Every child has the uniqueness in them. Every child comes with its own unique ideas, unique problems, unique developmental stages, everything packed. So the way child A comes in is different from the way child B comes in. It is different from the way child C comes in. The way child C understands is different from the way child B, child A, child Z understands. Yeah, the rule of thumb is that children in certain age are meant to have gotten, to these stages, but then you can't say because your child has not gotten that stages that your child is not at that age. So how do we bring up children in this wonderful environment that we see ourselves in? I think number one thing we need to do is to make sure that we are close to our children. Make sure that we listen. Sometimes parents, we don't listen. Sometimes because we are from a different era, we use our own upbringing to look at our children's upbringing. Normally, that's what's supposed to be, because you can't just start learning how to do things differently when you have not been using that same way to do things all the while. But that is not a problem. That is not to say that you cannot change certain things, that you ideologies and lifestyles and the rest that you grew up with. Every parent is expected to bring up their children in their own ways, in the ways of the land where they live, and some other contributory factors that make up the psyche of the child. Now, should I say because my parents used the way they understand how to bring up me, and I have wonderful respect for them, and I respect every elder because that's the way they brought me up? Should I say because of that, then I get to a point where my children are not coming from the same environment, and I've tried all possible means to make sure that they get that understanding and they still not get it? Should I say because of that, then my parenting skills are no more what it's supposed to be? No. We will try as much as possible to use the way we are brought up, the way we know, to teach our children respect. We try as much as possible to utilize that avenue. But if that avenue is not working, please try and again from the environment where you are in, learn how to integrate your own understanding of child upbringing, and then bring up your children. Now, how then can we live, get children who have balanced understanding of their environment? If you love your child, you chastise your child. There's an adage that if you use this hand to beat a child, use the other hand to bring the child close. Now, for emphasis, for clarity, this is an adage. So if I use the word you beat a child, it does not mean that you physically manhandle your child. No. It means if you scold your child in every possible way, if you scold your child, if you talk to your child about the things they've done wrong, still use this other side of your hand. Go back and bring them closer and tell them the reason you did that, the reason you behaved the way you behaved. Teach your children to understand that why you did that was because you love them, was because you want the best for them. So if you use this hand to beat your child, unquote, you use this other hand to bring them closer. It is very vital that every parent try as much as possible to understand that when you scold a child, you tell them the reason. You don't scold a child and wait many hours or days to tell them why you scolded them. No. If you are scolding a child now, tell them your reason for doing that. It will help them to understand that it is important to be disciplined. Most children are not disciplined, not because they don't come from a home that the parents are not disciplined. No, it's because sometimes we over-discipline them without even telling them why we're disciplining them. You don't scold a child and leave the child hanging without understanding. You know the next thing they're going to say? Mommy scolded me without reason, without no reason. That's their language. But you need to tell your child the reason why I'm doing this is because you did this, you did that, and this is not good, this is not good. But I love you, that's why I'm trying to make sure that you are the best you are supposed to be. Make friends with your children so that they can talk to you. Do not talk at your children. You know the word at, talking at someone? When you talk at someone, it provokes anger, it provokes all manner of things. Talk to your children. Talk with your children. You know, when you're talking with someone, you're expecting a response. If you talk with your child, you expect a response. And when you get the response, please weigh the options before you raise your voice. And for your children to trust you, you need to be careful how you use the information they give you. In order for your children to trust you, you need to build that trust. You also need them to learn how to build trust. If they trust you, they will be able to tell you certain things that they go through. Children go through a lot of things. They are in a confused world. They are in a place where they don't know. As adults, as parents, we also go through our own side of the confusion. You're in a confused world where you can't even raise your voice. You're in a confused world where what you say this morning can be misconstrued and used against you in the next minute. So let us learn how to love our children. Let us understand that if you leave a child without chastising them, then you are leaving the child to walk freely into danger. Let us understand the best way to talk to our children, to scold them when necessary. Yes, I said scold them when necessary. If it is necessary for you to bring your child and scold them, please bring your child and scold them. But after that, tell them why you did that. Because if you leave it for a long time, you are driving them towards that unreturnable path. It is my prayer that every child that I'm connected to, meaning every child that I have come across as an adult to teach, to mentor, and any child of my friend, we grow better than we as their parents. You know, will do better than us. It is the prayer of every parent that your children do better than you. And if you can't be able to scold them and tell them what's wrong, if you can't be able to understand their moods, then please seek for professional advice. And be careful who you go to for advice. It is necessary that you seek professional advice when necessary. Also, as parents, I know we go through a lot of things. Please don't keep your mouth shut. Talk to someone. There are help. A lot of people are ready to help you. But be careful what you say, because whatever you say may be construed by somebody else. But it's important that you seek help when needed. If you try everything possible and nothing works, if you're not religious, please, I know, first of all, if you're religious, you need to take the matter to God. It's important that you take the matter to God. If you're not religious, please go on your knee and talk to whatever you feel is your God, or whatever you feel is what you practice. Please talk to a higher being, because a lot of things we're going through now, a lot of confusion we're going through now might weigh you down to the point that you keep shut. Don't shut the word off you. You can still talk to someone today. Thank you for watching, and till next time when I come your way, please know that your children are your treasures. Your family is your treasure. If you can mine the treasures in your family, if you can mine the treasures in your children, then you are ready to harvest the best of them. We pray that none of our children will become a statistics, but it starts from you. You have to do the work now so that you enjoy your children not be among the statistics. The society wants our children to be the best, yet they don't want them to be the best from the family setting. If the family is under attack, it is your job to make your family the best, so that it can be an example to others who needs a family, who wants a family. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Please remember to leave a comment, share, subscribe. And if you have any questions, please drop it down. If you want to be anonymous, please go to the page of the channel and drop the message through the contact us, about us, or contact us form. Also, if you want us to discuss something else, please use the same avenue. You can drop it in the comment box, or you send a message. We will treat all messages anonymous as you want. Thank you for watching, and have a good day. Goodbye.